see anything like that, or at least not one you would recognize. And then Gahesh says, "Is this weird?" And he is like up in the furnace.
What?
And he pulls out a dead crow.
I mean, the crows get stuck in chimneys, but
Last time on Utopia podcast, the party, now in Florencia, leave their cottage with a list of things to do for the day. After getting coffee, going shopping, and investigating a suspicious frog-like creature, they head to the castle, where they learn about what has been going on with Reem, and how their own information ties to the larger plot. Livy speaks of Eninoth, flirting a bit, checking in, setting a date, while also getting a book about Zille for Morgus. The rest of the party head to the bulletin board, where they look for suspicious activity regarding a frog-like person and missing people. That is where we find them.
used to be a good pie maker on Yada Yada Lane.
There's also, you notice a poster with kind of the pull tabs at the bottom where they cut the paper so you can rip it off and take. And it is advertising for a new pottery studio that seems to specialize in porcelain cups and dishes, hand thrown with care. And you see the other two names from the three powerful beings that Reem talked about. And it says Sisters Pottery Studio. Yeah.
Sille, do you recognize these names here? Soleria and Corsus? Solenia? Soleria?
Yeah, isn't that what Reem?
Those are the sisters!
Maybe, but we should probably not, I'm sorry, I'm having trouble with reading now, apparently. Was it Soleria or Solenia?
And Scylla's gonna kind of hush down once she starts to remember it.
Nihilin?
I only remember Fortuna.
Silveria.
So thank you very much.
One of them tells fortune, the other two throw clay.
Porcelain.
What's the difference?
No idea.
Sorry, what?
Sorry, go ahead.
Morgus is gonna think just for a second about what porcelain is made of.
It's the dishes your parents won't let you touch.
Oh yes, sorry, what, the basic compound? Like what's... Isn't it based off of bone? Like porcelain is a bone compound, correct?
I think it wasn't my house.
It's just clay. You made me Google it, okay? We're off the rails at this point.
Actually, it can include bone ash and glass and some other things like quartz and alabaster.
It's more fragile and rarer than the standard clay.
Well, I think I might be going senile. That's fine. Clay and fortune telling.
Alright, so we have some lights in an elvish district, and then...
Suppose we could always pick some things up to spruce the house up with the payment from the first job.
Cut.
Get some new... Is it vase?
It depends on your socioeconomic upbringing. Both are correct. Sorry, I'm feeling weird today.
At this point, Livy walks up and joins the group.
Notably, none of these are about people being eaten, so I think we're in the clear there. Alright,
Just
Livy.
say strange lights, though. Could be aliens.
I do like
Livy
strange colors.
Livy gives Zibba a high five. I told you later.
I know, right? It'd be so cool to meet some aliens.
Oh, right. Aliens?
Strange lights.
Oh, she's
Listen, I
referencing his
wasn't-
job.
I was not wrong about Bigfoot. Hear me out.
To be fair, you weren't wrong about Bigfoot. That's at this point.
Aliens. Strange lights.
Godfrey, as you're sort of taking a last final look at the postings on the board, you find sort of under like 2 or 3 overlapping it. One more. It's just a modest piece of paper. It's completely handwritten. There's no like pull tabs or anything. Just like a standard brown sheet of paper. And it says, "To those whom it may concern, evidence of grave robbery and skeletal stealing found in Florencia Cemetery. Use caution in area. I'm sorry for your dead loved ones. Groundskeeper Harold."
Sad.
Any date on it?
A date? Yeah, there's a date on it. It says 26th Burm.
Okay, today's the 37th?
7?
Mm-hmm.
And one more for grave robbing.
It's a mildly unsettling post.
If they were any older, it would be called archaeology.
So, be anything beyond, 10, 11 days is archaeological studies?
Sure.
Never mind.
No, Edward, I didn't hear what you said.
Dog once.
What is happening? Oh no. What?
Farm life.
Zibba! A kid runs up. Can I have your autograph? Will you sign my stick? And they just hold up like a wooden sword.
Yeah!
How about you, Sille? Will you sign my stick too?
Huh? What? Yeah, sure, kid. You got a pen?
Yeah! And hands you a quill. It's like dripping with ink.
You should also sign your stick, and then when you become a hero too, then it'll be worth a super lot.
Wow! Rips it from Sille's hand, just starts signing, and Mom's
This
like,
picture's
"Thank
not
you.
good.
Thank you. Okay, come along," and like shoves them down the way. You see like other people eyeing, like, "Oh, they gave that person. You think we could try?" As you stand in the center of the city square.
We should
To the court?
Yeah, we
Court
should
was
get
the
out of
next,
here.
on our list.
They're gonna start moving in on us. Let's go. Zilla puts her hand up in a kind of gentle way towards the crowd to like
Forever the bouncer.
Morgus will help by like just starting to summon some shocking hands.
They probably think it's for show.
It is really pretty shocking.
EDM,
hands.
like, starts dancing.
Yeah. You'll head toward the court. Past the food carts and the guard district, which is looking rather empty. You certainly notice as you continue walking through town a distinct lack of young people. A distinct lack of able-bodied individuals. Robust, rough and ready type folks. You have something to say about that, Adam?
The YMCA strikes again. I'm sorry.
I prompted it. As you wind your ways through the grasses toward the beachside hideout of the Carousel Court.
The entire campaign in my head just went straight into the 1980s.
So Livy, how did the meeting with Ananoth go? Learn anything important?
I got the book. And I
sorry,
handed
you
the
what?
book. You wanted the book?
I wanted
I can
information,
keep
not
the-
a book from the. Morgus will lower his voice. I wanted information, not a book from the Royal Library. What did you
I
do?
mean, I can keep the book if you'd like.
I'll take the book and then immediately give it back to you, and then we'll put it back as soon as we can.
I mean, I was going to return it. I wasn't going to keep it, but
You're lucky Reen likes
Listen,
you.
every-
I'll take the book.
and so yeah, I got the book. I talked to her. We congratulated her meeting her mother. We were on a date, and then I came back.
You went on a date?
Going on a date.
Oh.
Mm.
Cooties.
So
Is it today, tomorrow?
no, tomorrow.
Next day?
8.
She said tomorrow at 8.
Yeah, I think.
Huh. And
You think?
morning or evening?
I'm sorry,
You going
all
for
you have is a
breakfast
time.
or dinner.
Hey, did you say the wrong day on purpose?
Do you know
No.
which day? Do you know morning or evening? Do you know where you're going to go?
Did she say where you're gonna pick her up?
Yeah, at the castle.
I'm proud of you. 8 o'clock. The court.
Wait!
You're going to have to be somewhere at 8 a.m. and 8 p.m. every single day.
I mean, if she's not there at 8 a.m., he's got to figure she'll be there at 8 p.m., right?
Yeah,
You're
Maybe just
sure
one.
it's
Maybe just one
tomorrow?
morning.
we just
a broken clock's right twice a day at least. So, like...
Yeah.
Oh no, it's daylight savings time tomorrow.
I refuse.
Sorry.
No, I refuse to be in a reality where we allow daylight savings.
Sorry.
I was just gonna say, this is a utopia. In what fucking world does it make sense to have that shit?
I'm so sorry. I shouldn't
Livy,
have
I
shouldn't have said anything.
I was really rooting for you. Good luck.
You approach the carousel court. You don't see anyone outside. Not even guarding the door.
Should I be returning these books I took a while back? Never mind, I'll just keep
Where
them
is everyone?
Where did you take those from?
here.
Oh, yeah.
Well, he seemed upset when Livy took that book, so I was just double check. Where is everyone? Maybe they won't care if I keep it.
Morgus is going to be looking for other signs of irregularity.
You walk around to the back where the horses are usually kept. K-Paw's horse is normally back there. Weaver's both gone. There's not fresh straw or hay around. The trough is gone dry. The garden still looks tended to in the back. There's someone around, but significantly less people. Maybe not Weaver or K-Paw.
I'm gonna head in the back.
Head in the back to the kitchen. The fire in the oven is gone. Not even a smoldering cinder.
I'm gonna light it with control flame.
Yeah.
Just so
Oh, I thought you said it was just
something-
gone. Like they took the oven.
Oh no.
Like, what?
The hearth, as you sort of light that, the hearth almost seems to breathe a sigh of relief. So fire starts to crackle.
I'm gonna start looking for. I know that Weaver was a baker and a cook. I'm looking for signs of if anything is out. How old is it? Is it stale?
The only things that are out are like lambus, like unleavened bread, and like dried nuts and some fresh berries. There seems to be enough for like 2 or 3 people. That's just kind of around. There's some eggs, some dried meats and things. But no like fancy baked goods and no extravagant spreads.
This place isn't a home right now.
Does anyone else follow Morgus in?
I do.
Yeah.
Sille does, but I think Sille's gonna keep on going towards Ulu's workshop.
Yeah. As you do so, you cross through from the kitchen at the back of the house into the dining room. And you hear like a giggle and like light conversations coming from the greenhouse. But you turn the opposite direction as you head toward Ulu's blacksmithy. Same scenario. The fire is out.
Did I recognize was the giggle familiar?
Yeah, it sounded like Fern.
Okay.
Yep. Not only is the fire not lit in the blacksmithy, all weapons, all working materials, even the anvil is gone from the room.
Where would she go?
Where would they all go?
From the kitchen, there's a.
I'm
Oh
gonna...
shit! Morgus sort of like hustles in. Where? I think they're out at the front. And Morgus like looks to the wall where all the weapons are gone and everything. They've been conscripted.
There's no way they would have said yes.
We could ask
He'd have to
Fern.
pay a fucking lot.
Is it voluntary?
I'm
You can
gonna...
always ask the two in the greenhouse.
I'm gonna start heading into the greenhouse.
I'll follow.
As you head towards the greenhouse, you pass the door to the library. You see Linus like fully lounged in the bay window on the cushions reading a book.
Oh.
You head in.
Hey,
Okay.
Linus.
Hmm.
Where the fuck is everyone?
War.
They just went to war?
Said something about a god or something.
And you stayed.
Yeah.
Well, Linus, buddy, you're gonna have to give us more. Wait, what god? Medusa? Were they going out to fight the Medusa? How long have they been gone?
Oh. Ulu called a meeting and said something about, Persephone? And they found Persephone? I don't know, something about it made the hair on my neck stand up, so I stayed back to protect the books.
Have any been stolen?
There's a book for you.
I don't think so.
Oh, good. All right.
Zibba
I
just
see
slides the book
Zibba's
across.
name on a card here for 2 books. Do you still have those, Zibba?
They're already at the table in front of him. Nope.
I'll check that.
Oh, okay.
It
So let's
sounds,
elbow Zibba.
They're on the table in front of him. I don't have them.
Linus, it sounds like they were going in pursuit of Persephone. Is that accurate?
I think so. Proof that Mashiria is a lie.
A lie or alive?
Is that
A
all?
lie.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Were you at the meeting?
Yeah, but I was
Were you playing
reading.
tic-tac-toe?
You were. Okay.
Okay.
Livy's gonna try to find Fern. Livy has suddenly learned he can't do this.
Is anyone else staying to talk to Linus more?
Silla's just gonna pat him on the shoulder. I'm sorry for interrupting.
That's
You're well?
okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Alright. Enjoy, pal.
Phineas the Ferb released a new book, so I'm very engrossed in that.
Yes, the Ferb.
Yeah.
What are his most recent conjectures?
He really likes to talk about these blue creatures found in synth crab in the rivers, and they have duck bills and beaver tails.
Linus, I'm sorry. I can't do this.
Oh my god, I've seen those. Have you ever tried putting a hat on one?
Silla walks out and follows Godfrey.
That's fascinating. I'm going to go cook some food. How would you like that?
Hot food?
Hot food coming up.
Oh my
Yeah,
god, none
yes,
of them have eaten
please.
anything.
Morgus is going to cook.
Great.
And he's gonna cook.
The rest of you are heading into the greenhouse?
Yeah, but right before Zibba leaves, she goes, I'm not going to be fined for those books, right?
Not if you return them. He's not even looking up at you at this point. He's just back into his book.
Nice.
You enter the greenhouse. It is verdant. It is bountiful. There are foods and flowers and all kinds of fun things. And almost as predicted, in between two plants, you see, in a somewhat precarious position, but not exposed, Gahesh and Fern just like flirting and canoodling with each other. Fern's giggling. Gahesh is like kissing her neck or something, you know.
I think Morgus will
Stop
surreptitiously like come and try to like get some fresh things for cooking.
Gahesh, there are people here. Hi, welcome back.
Oh, hello, dears. How are you? I'm going to make some food.
Oh, great. That would be wonderful.
What? Well, everything.
Sille leans into more. I'm sorry.
What's going on?
What do you mean, what's going on?
Are we... Where are people? How long have they been gone?
They went to the war. Well, kind of. They went to find Persephone to prove that my Siera is a lie. But I had a promise to you all to watch the cottage, and I didn't want to break that promise. And also, I think I kind of like my Siera, so I decided to stay. And then Gahesh said he wasn't leaving me because vines can only do so much. And you see him like cross his arms and like twirl one of his daggers. So yeah, it's just us and Linus. Everyone else is gone.
How long?
Oh. Maybe like 5 days ago.
Why are they convinced my Siera is a lie?
Oh, didn't you get that lesson as a part of your initiation into the carousel court?
Sille just chuckles to herself.
Sort of like the whole reason the court exists.
No, they just took our money and said we're a part of it now.
Oh, those are called dues. I think you pay them willingly, right?
I've never paid. What's the orientation exactly?
Well, the whole carousel court was formed because K-Paw found information that Genevieve was under the influence of something nefarious that wasn't from my Siera, and so there was a whole thing and a conversation and proof and research, and so we found ourselves on a crusade to expose the lies of my Siera, except like I said, I don't think I really believe in that crusade anymore. Don't tell them, okay? I really like the greenhouse. Although your cottage is great too.
You did a really nice job keeping up with it.
Yeah! Oh, the fish are so great. There's a pesky raccoon though. You should watch out for him.
We've chatted.
Oh, you chatted? We've
come to an agreement.
Godfrey, did you attune to the power, the magic of the earth?
What?
You chatted with the raccoon, right? You said that?
Well, yeah, I can just speak.
Well, only druids can do that.
Rangers.
You can speak to raccoons?
No, just that one. That one can just talk.
I did not enchant him to speak to humans. I always had to cast speak with animals to speak with them.
Well, that's neither here nor there.
Did you enchant him with something else?
Well, I didn't. Gosh.
Godfrey's just really good at that. Anyway, I remember us finding out about the church is corrupt and everything like that, but not that my Siera herself was a lie.
Yeah, it was the whole thing. K-Paw wrote it in her journals, and then you guys found it, and that's how you found the court, because Godfrey was there trying to get those journals back before anyone else found the information, but you found the information before you could get it back. You know.
Yeah. Okay, no, I remember. Yeah.
Fern, we've been dealing with some extra planar travel recently. Dreams.
high magic.
Shit, yeah.
But
So, it's scrambled.
Where did they say Persephone was?
Fort Mercer. My grandma said ginseng's really good for extraplanar disorientation.
In a tea, or do you just chew it?
Both. I have some.
Oh. It's not anywhere
Is it
where you two
blue?
have been, you know.
Maybe.
Yeah, I'm good. Thanks.
Okay. If you want some, though, I have some. It'll help.
I'm alright. Thanks.
There's a little puff of glitter, and Bitsy is summoned and swoops down and snatches a little bit of the ginseng.
Yeah.
Flies out into the kitchen.
Love it.
Watch it, Bitsy.
I'm glad you're back. It's been kind of lonely, and no one likes my raw vegan diet.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you suggesting any of us enjoy your raw vegan diet?
No, it was just more of a statement that I'm happy to see you, so I don't have to force people to eat my food anymore.
I'm technically on a all vegan diet because I can only eat blueberries.
That's true.
That's so great. It's so good for the earth.
They can always
Yeah.
make their
Like
own
a-
food if they don't like it.
Just don't forget that plants have feelings too. I talk to plants all the time. Some people like to say that. You can't eat animals because they have brains and thoughts and feelings, but guess what? Plants do too.
So we should
Yeah,
just
we-
not eat.
Yeah.
Fern,
Technically, you two already do that.
the last time we were through here, I think Ulu was working on something for me, but I think I left. It's so not my style. I found it. We were at this market, like a tiara, like so not my thing. Have you seen it lying around?
I've never seen a tiara, but we can go look in the workshop if you want.
I didn't see it when I was in there.
Did you look really hard?
No.
We could.
Maybe it's worth a shot.
Okay, Gash is better at looking for things. She pats him on the shoulder. Do you want to help Sille? What? What?
We could try looking for it. Okay, let's do it. Well, I'm not good at that. Gosh, you do it.
Did you look really hard? No.
Okay, well, I'm going to find it, but you will.
Let's go, Gahesh. Sweetie.
Baby!
You should just
Let's
not
go.
eat. Yep.
Gash starts walking without you looking back to see if you're following Sille.
Oh, alright. So it kind of catches up.
Yeah. Morgus is cooking. Sille and Gahesh are going to check out Ulu's workshop. What's everyone else gonna do?
I'm gonna read that book I stole. Borrowed.
Cool.
Borrowed.
Yeah. Zibba?
I'm trying to think of something I wasn't allowed to do last time I was here. with supervision.
Go in Weaver and K-Paw's room?
Yeah, I think specifically we went riding horses, and I don't think I was very good at it, but they took all the horses, so.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go look for trouble, just in general. I'm sure I'll find something. Maybe it's in their room, maybe it's in someone else's.
Okay. Godfrey.
I feel like Godfrey's gonna talk circles with Fern.
Mm-hmm.
Just be like, what do you mean by a primal connection to the earth? No, I don't have that.
Are you sure? You talked to a raccoon.
Yeah, no, I don't know what that has to do with anything.
Did you talk to anything else?
I mean, I talked to the fish. I talked to a raven for a very long time. That one could actually speak. He was just an asshole.
Oh. Did you
And I
have
talked to a
any?
wolf for a little bit.
Did you have any occurrences with that brought you very, very close to nature or to the essence of nature?
Does being in a dream nightmare world count?
Who are you with?
Bunch of satyrs?
Okay. That's it?
Everyone else?
Uh-huh.
Or Rudy?
Who's that?
Not important.
Okay.
Yeah,
Nothing
I don't
seems to-
see where this connection
I don't
could have
either.
come from.
Huh. Could be anything, I guess. Can you show me?
Show you what?
Can you... Oh, hold on. And she'll like cast her own spell, and you watch as like a flower blooms on her lapel, and she finds a little mouse in the corner of the room that she made a house for. Hi, Charlie. Can you speak to Charlie?
Hello, Charlie.
Did you hear an answer?
Did you?
Yeah.
I didn't hear anything.
Huh. You're a conundrum. Hands is...
Okay, it's just gonna continue like this.
Yeah. Great. Livy, you open the Book of Zol, and you learn that Zol was an elephantine headmaster of the College of Zol, located in Bulmelda in the swamps, surrounded by magic. Only those chosen of the highest magical prowess were allowed to attend. And the school shut down about 50 years before the 100-Year-Old War started.
Oh. Oh. Livy's gonna waddle over to Morgus.
I'm gonna be walking around you, and Bitsy is flying and picking things up and dropping things in, and I'm mixing and chopping and prestidigitating. What can I do for you, Livy?
I read the book.
Oh, that's nice. Is this the right shade of blue? And he'll hold up a fruit.
Yeah.
Oh, good to know. All
I
right.
think that.
I start preparing and skinning and, chopping and mushing and stuff like that. What'd you find out?
Zol was in charge of a college of Zol, which brought to get people of magical talents in a university. It closed 50 years before the Invisible War, which was over 100 years ago.
The chopping sort of slows and then stops. And there's sort of a flutter as Bitsy drops a couple of things into a dish. And then just kind of looks over at Morgus.
Morgus.
How long ago?
50 years before the Invisible War.
And so that was 150 years ago. At least.
Yes. You're old.
And he turns around. Apparently. I don't feel it.
All the moisturizer. Sorry.
Morgus sort of. Well, thank you, Livy. This confirms some. It's a small modicum of confirmation, so thank you. We're stealing a book from the Royal Library. Read it. Love it.
We could steal 1,000 books from the Royal Library if you needed them.
There's a 1,000-mile stare for a moment. No, you shouldn't do that again. You mind if it was that sort of the extent of what was in that book, or was that just part of it?
Was it?
That's just part of it.
Okay.
Just
It's a
part
pretty
of
big
it.
book.
I'd like
I
to.
didn't get all of it.
Oh, well, let's keep it around. Would you be willing? I'll read it myself at some point, but would you be willing to hold on to it, and as you read more, you let me know?
Yeah, I'll write bullet points. All the important things all the things I think are important, what pages they're on.
Thank you. I appreciate the annotation.
Yeah,
I
of course.
am going to continue with my baking. I think we're going to have a couple loaves of bread, some sort of mushroom pasta, and maybe some ice cream. Sounds nice. I think I can do some
That sounds
ice cream.
delightful. That sounds delightful.
At
Yeah.
this point, what kind of shout of exclamation do Morgus and Livy hear from Zibba as Zibba and reads and finds a remnant of paper in the back bunk room?
What have I found?
Found. It's just kind of sitting in the room as if packed amongst someone's things and then fallen out. A piece of paper rolled up very small into a little tiny scroll, as if something you could tie to a bird's leg. And it says, "Just like you said, they brought it right to me."
Did I find anything else in the room while I was at it?
For you, Medusa,
That's embarrassing.
from Ulu. You don't. It's pretty much stripped bare. You just find that scroll of paper.
All right, then I'm gonna run and be like, I knew she took it! I knew she did it! It was mine! I got that fair and square!
Morgus is going to hold a little dish up to Zibba. Hey,
It's like
try
holding
this
out
for
your
me.
hand.
It's sort of a nut butter. I'm sorry, what? What did you find?
I knew she took it! It was mine! Finders keepers!
Before we get into that, Sille and Gahesh hear this as they finish investigating Ulu's room. You're specifically looking for the crown, or you just want to kind of look for anything weird or off?
I'm looking for the crown, but I think as we go back in, I kind of want to do... I'm looking for anything off. I'm looking for anything out of character from Ulu.
Mm-hmm.
And I was trying to rationalize. Is Gahesh being any kind of out of character? like I can't vibe check him in a way that's like meaningful, but
Give me an insight check.
because I feel like I kind of know him.
Mm-hmm.
11.
He seems normal.
Okay.
He seems at ease. He seems unworried. And he's actively looking to, like, help you. He's asking, like, what should I be looking for? What are you, like...
He's like being helpful. Okay. All right. That's exactly what I was looking for. Anything not Ulu.
She was kind of a very specific person, wasn't she?
Particular, right? Particular for, being... I get it, but...
Mm-hmm. All right. And we'll each roll investigation at advantage.
Ooh. For 15.
Okay. Gahesh got a dirty 20.
Ooh.
With your 15, there really isn't a lot left here. There's some like odds and ends of scrap metal around, things that either wouldn't have been smelted strong enough to be useful in like a war front, or were too small to really like be worth adding to. And in that pile, you find a small brooch with the shape of a wolf head. And the eye of the wolf is like an obsidian. It's like jet black.
Is there anything on the back of it? Is there like a maker's mark or...
You don't see anything like that, or at least not one you would recognize. And then Gahesh says, "Is this weird?" And he is like up in the furnace, and he pulls out a dead crow.
I mean, the crows get stuck in chimneys but I don't, does that have is this a chimney or is this a furnace?
This is like a furnace.
This isn't like this thing didn't like fly down here and make a nest and like fall asleep, right?
No.
Yeah. No. That's put it down first off.
Oh, okay.
You can, yeah, that's
didn't seem sick.
Was the furnace on?
Mm-mm.
I'm gonna get a closer look at it, but not touch it.
You see like the smallest bit of blood on a few of the black feathers around the heart region. And as you look into the furnace a bit more, you see like a tiny but very long needle inside the furnace.
Reach in and pull it out.
It's something that Ulu maybe would have used to make like the finest of small details, like in your gauntlets.
What is Ulu doing fucking around with this kind of offering?
I don't know. She seemed like all surfs up dude and swords to me.
This isn't like her. I don't know what this is.
At this point, you hear Zibba go, "I knew it! I knew it was her!" thank you so, so much for listening. I cannot tell you how excited we are to have you joining us on this adventure. It's going to be so great. We have lots of fun stuff coming from the studio. Our The Love Game, a dating sim actual play, is going to air May 7th. That's Tuesday, May 7th. You can catch the video and the podcast version. Video over on our YouTube, podcast, wherever you listen to podcasts. We also have a high-level dragon adventure DM'd by our very own Ed, aka Livy. You can catch that airing sometime in June, and I'm telling you, it's gonna be a don't miss. We are currently casting for season 2 of But Then What? We are very excited. We are on the hunt for great improvers, great storytellers, genuinely funny or great people that we want to collaborate with, and everything else is in the works. It's planning, but not ready to talk about. Utopia is our flagship show. It's been about 3 years since we started it, so thank you to everyone who tunes in every week and listens. If you haven't already, please like, subscribe, leave a comment, tell your friends. You can donate on our Ko-Fi. You can sign up to be a monthly donor on our Ko-Fi as well, which help cover the costs of potentially paying this cast someday. Intro and outro by Nolan Clock. Everything else for this show by myself and the cast. I hope you have a really great day. Little disclaimer that I, Mystic, am an employee of Wizards of the Coast on the D&D team.